Hello there. In this video I'm just going to have a little chat about how to get the best out of your shortwave receiver. Now you may have a simple receiver, nothing like some of the equipment I've got here which I've built up over the years. So I'm going to take my little Kudosin DX286 portable outside into the garden on its telescopic whip. We're going to have a quick tune around 49 meters, 41 meters, 31 meters in daylight. It's daylight now. It's around 5 p.m. local time. I'll show you what I can pick up during the daylight. The conditions are not particularly good at the moment, so I'm not expecting to pick up too much. I'll also show you medium wave using the Kudosin on its internal ferrite rod. And then we'll have a look at the same bands but in the hours of darkness, again on the telescopic whip. And again, we also have a little look at medium wave as well. Okay, because when you're using a portable with a telescopic whip, certainly with the way the conditions are at the moment, you might be disappointed. You might think this radio is useless, it's not picking anything up. What I want to show you is it's rather important that we consider what time of day we're doing our listening and what bands we're using to listen on. As a rule of thumb, the higher bands, probably from about 13 megahertz up, are better in daylight hours, and 13 and below better at night time. The lower the bands, bands like 75 meters or 3.9 megahertz, you're not going to hear anything there in the day, very unlikely. You may hear stuff after dark. So we'll take a look at this phenomenon. I'll show you on the DX286 just what difference it makes. And in another video, we'll also have a look at some other things you can do to improve your shortwave listening experience. So watch and enjoy. So, daylight, sunshine, it's local time, it's 10 past 5 in the PM, 17:10. Let's see what we can hear. Hopefully you can hear that. There's a station there, 5955, not too strong. See it on the meter. 5975, we've got something. Bit of interference there, I think. Hopefully we'll get Radio Europe. Just about. Not really. Okay, just about there, Radio Europe, very, very weak. 614, oh, we've got something. Not a lot, is it? Very little. Let's go to 41 meters. We'll tune down. Some interference really. Pretty much nothing. Let's go to 31 meters. Four 60. Let's go with daylight, so let's go up to 16 meters.
ciel, la terre et l'homme. Les influences de ces trois éléments sont très importantes pour la plantation et la fabrication du
an awful lot around. Medium wave now.
Women's straw, Mira Andreeva, Elena Rybakina.
So I think you'll agree that if you just bought this radio, this shortwave radio, you tuned around on the telescopic whip as I have in the daylight, as we are now, you might be forgiven for being maybe a little bit disappointed in the performance. It's actually a very good radio, this. So what do we do to make the best of it? Well, if we assume for the moment that we're stuck with the telescopic rather than connect an external antenna, then the next best thing we can do, particularly when we're talking about listening to the lower bands, is to try listening at night after dark, and you'll see that'll make quite a significant difference to what we can hear. Okay, it's not fully dark yet. It's about 20 minutes or so before we hit complete darkness, but let's try another tune around. 1:40 local time. Let's have a tune around the bands.
KBS World Radio. في أعماق غابة الخيزران ينتشر صوت الحشرات.
And ironically, you're going to drive more countries to work with China to veut dire je veux aller
iyo nyigisho irahambaye cyane. Semmi gut.
So just to finish off, here's a couple of screenshots taken from my Quiey SDR. On the left you can see a screenshot that was taken after dark. And on the right you can see a screenshot that was done during daylight hours. And indeed, the left-hand screenshot, you'll see particularly the lower part of the HF spectrum, there's a lot more activity. You can see the peaks of the signals in the spectrum display. There's much more of them, particularly on the lower part of the band, than there is in the daylight hour one on the right. Now, of course, my Quiey is hooked up to an external antenna, a Wellbrook loop, which is more efficient than a telescopic whip anyway. But you will still notice the same difference with the whip. And in the video you've just seen, I was using the Q Dawson with his telescopic whip. There was much more activity after dark than there was in daylight hours. So, if you're new to shortwave and you've just got your radio with this telescopic, try listening after dark and see if you can pick up a few more stations than you would in daylight hours. Thanks for watching.